Why hello guys, some people have been asking me on my Gran Turismo 5 drifting video, what was the drifting setup for the pace car? Well, also known as the police car, or if you're like 5 years old. But, so, let's get into it. So the weight is at 1,394 kilograms, so that is stage 1 weight reduction. 581 brake horsepower and 553 performance points. If we go into the settings, let's start off with body chassis. I have Windows weight reduction and window weight reduction, stage 1 weight reduction. Move on to the engine. We have a sports computer. The intake is a sports manifold and a racing air filter. Exhaust is a sports exhaust manifold, catalytic converter sports, and a titanium racing exhaust, which makes your Nissan sound like ass. High RPM turbo kit. This is what I found worked the best for this car. It made the wheel spin really good, and I got some really long drifts really easily. But if you prefer mid RPM, low RPM for some tracks, or even none at all for avoiding turbo lag, well, sure. Just a normal 6-speed close ratio transmission. Drivetrain. Now this is the important part, or you're aren't gonna drift at all. You're just gonna don't do shit. So torque. Initial torque is 5 at front, 60 at rear. Acceleration sensitivity, 5 at front, 60 at rear. And just 20/20 brake sensitivity. Fuck that shit. We buy a torque distributing center differential. And here you're gonna change the rear to 90 and the front to 10. By doing this, you basically make it as rear-wheel drive as possible, which makes it better to drift with. And a carbon propeller shaft, I prefer that. It just makes it smoother. Now, I think I drifted with the normal suspension, but you can also copy this. Basically all I did was just lower the ride height. I have one more at front because so the engine, when I brake, it doesn't hit the ground. You want to have the front a little bit higher. And yeah, this is just, you don't have to really mess around too much with this thing. It drifts perfectly stock. But if you're some hardcore guy, you can buy a fully customizable kit and fuck around with that. Brake is 5.5, I remember that. Now this is important as well, the tires. Now I've tried both sport hard and comfort hard. What I found worked the best was comfort hard. It made the wheel spin really easily, and yeah, it's basically it. They work the best. It's too much grip with sports hard. You get to drifts, but you lose the control much easier. So, well, that was it basically. There's nothing more into it. If just practice, and you will become good drifting with this car. It is actually great for drifting.